How are you feeling today? How's it going, Mom? Yeah, I'm in my sweatshirt today. I'm totally comfy cozy. I've got my hot tea because it's been a week. It's been, yeah, that's the way to describe it. It's been a week. Not one of our better weeks, not the worst one we ever had, but definitely a week. So, with that, let's talk about energy level. Let's talk about cortisol. I don't know if you know that term or not. Cortisol is the hormone that our body produces that is the fight or flight response. We're going to get into that a little bit because this week has been one of those that I'm like, just want to pull my hair out. And it feels like I've been going a mile a minute. And if you ever get in that place as a mom where you are constantly on the go, even if it's in your own home, you're changing diapers, fixing meals, cleaning up, you've got throw up going on, changing clothes. That's the whole cortisol hormone is going to be released in your body. And so we want to make sure that you understand how to deal with that because yeah, I've had to deal with it this week. Absolutely 100%. So yeah, so I'm here in my sweatshirt today with my hot tea just to chat about what we can do about these levels. So look what I put together. You ready? I'm going to share my screen with you because this makes me laugh. Let's see if did it? Oh, shoot, it didn't share. Hold on. I got it. I will get it. Give me a second. There it is. It just the first time you hear mom, the 7,567th time. Like who else has your name is mom, 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 mom. I love that one because yeah, I feel that one. I'm pretty sure moms are part of some sort of scientific experiment to prove that sleep is not a crucial part of survival. Okay, comment below. How many of you are lacking sleep right now? Yep, this week I totally lacked sleep. It wasn't that I didn't get to bed on time, but because of so much going on in our lives this week, I was woken up time after time after time. So that's like, it's funny, but it's true. It's not funny. Funny, not funny. Mama, the glue that holds everything together is supposed to be so sweet, right? Even when she feels like she may fall apart. Do you feel like that? Is that how your week's going? That was mine. Like I'm supposed to hold, we are the glue that holds our family together. That glue was kind of shaky this week. The kind of mom I thought I'd be, the kind of mom I actually am. Sometimes, yeah, sometimes, right? Although I do like this one. I'm not a regular mom. I'm a cool mom. Or so I like to think. My kids don't think so. They think I'm crazy. All right. And then the final one, it's down at the bottom there. That moment when you realize this is your circus and those are your monkeys. Yep. This is your circus, mama. This is it. Those are your monkeys. It's how we run life. It just is. But we have some control over that frazzled, harried, constantly on the go feeling. And it may feel right now that you don't have control, that you can't control your circumstances. And let me tell you, to some degree you can, to some degree there are things out of your control that you can't control. And that's okay. So let's get into what we can do for our own part. Like what part can we play as a mom in this frazzled circus? Cortisol. Cortisol is, excuse me, like I said, that hormone that your body releases, and it was designed originally for the fight or flight response. Still is. When a fire happens and you have to immediately respond, that cortisol level like heightens up. And you go to this place of emergency situation. You get your children out of the home. You deal with the emergency, right? A kid falls and scrapes his knee or hits his head, and immediately mama response is rise up, take control of the situation. Cortisol levels, that's the cortisol hormone. It's fabulous. The issue we have in today's day and age is that we as moms often run on this cortisol hormone, and it affects our adrenals, it affects our energy, it affects our mood, it affects our immune system. If you have noticed that you've had a lack of energy, if you notice that you're weary, that you're tired all the time, most likely you are running very much on this cortisol hormone. And it's not designed for long-term use. Cortisol is designed for fight or flight. There's an emergency, but that's how we live our lives. Often as moms is this constant frazzle. So what can we do about it? There are things you can do to calm that down. One of the best methods of, and I want to urge you, practice calming this cortisol level down because it will injure your adrenals. It will wipe you out emotionally. It will lower your immune system. So this is one of those things that you go, okay, I need to be aware of this and I need to actually be proactive with this. I know it's just another thing to do, but it's easy, super easy. So one of the top things on lowering that cortisol is basically we need to give it a break. We need to give it a rest from constantly feeling like we're in this emergency situation. One of the best things you can do, you ready? Meditate. Absolutely. Studies have shown that 5 to 10 minutes of quiet meditation in the morning lowers your cortisol levels dramatically and increases your energy. So if you want energy in the afternoon, meditate in the morning. What does that mean? Like, what does it mean to meditate? Let me tell you, it doesn't need to be some home type thing. Meditation can be prayer. Meditation can be sitting quietly on the couch with a cup of tea. Green tea is really good for lowering your cortisol levels, just so you know. And sitting there with your eyes closed for 5 to 10 minutes and just being still. Allow yourself to have some quiet space. We often, as moms, wake up and the first thing we do, right? What does that do? That immediately heightens our senses. So I'm encouraging you to be proactive and to be aware of your cortisol levels and go, you know what? I'm going to have 5 to 10 minutes in the morning of quiet space. You may need to get up a little early. That might be hard. You could do it in the afternoon if you need to during nap time. Try, if you can, to do twice a day. Now, if you're not finding time because you've got littles running around and you don't have time to sit for 5 to 10 minutes, then I highly, highly encourage you to go to www.tamilewis.com. That's my website, TAMILEWIS.com, and look at creating a frazzle-free home, or creating, can't remember. But look for that title and take that course. It is super short. It is very practical, and you will be able to have 20 to 40 minutes of quiet time in your day tomorrow. No joke. So if you are struggling with having that quiet, and I'm talking with littles in the home, okay? It works. There are mom after mom after mom messaging me saying, oh my goodness, thank you for sharing this, because that will help your energy level. You allow yourself and are proactive of giving 20 to 40 minutes of quiet space in your day, and your cortisol levels will lower. Your energy levels will raise, your immune function will raise. You know, a lot of moms think that they're just not diligent, that they're lazy. I mean, like, this is the voices inside our head, right? Oh, I'm lazy, I'm not diligent, I'm just worn out, so I don't have time for anything. You are not lazy. You are diligent. You do have the ability to have energy, but it takes proactively lowering those hormone levels and raising your energy. Meditation is one of the best ways you can do it. 5 to 10 minutes a day. All right, so go get that other course if you're needing help figuring out how to have that 5 to 10 minutes. Promise you, it will help. Exercise. Yep. Exercise lowers that fight or flight. Why? For one thing, I highly encourage you to get outside to exercise. That vitamin D is fabulous for your body, fabulous for you. So get out to the sunshine, get that fresh air, get off your phones, get off your computers, and go get some exercise. Again, 10 minutes. Go out with your kids, right? Go ahead and incorporate them into this higher energy level. It will help them as well. The other thing that I highly encourage is sleep. Sleep is one of the first things for me when I am in this, like I had this last week. I wake up at like 3:30 in the morning and can't go back to sleep. It's no good. So the last few days, I've been practicing exactly what I'm telling you: meditation, get outside for exercise, make sure I'm getting to bed on time. And one of the ways I get sleep is not watching anything on social media, on video right before bed. So about an hour beforehand, reading. And that helps to truly lower those hormones and lower my frazzleness in the head, the constant voices in the head that are telling me what else I have to do, right? It lowers that so that I get a much better night's sleep. And I encourage you to make sleep a priority. All right, another thing that is super important. So far we've covered meditation, exercise, and sleep. Yep, I'm like, what have we covered? Those three are very important. There is a product that time after time I've heard how wonderful this is and how much it has helped. Testimony after testimony of Cortisol. Cortisol and also the essential oil of balsam fir. Both of them come from Young Living. You know that's who I love and adore for all my natural products. Cortisol literally helps lower that. So if you need just that extra boost of let's lower my hormone levels because you're having a hard time relaxing, that will be a key to starting that process for you. And then you implement the meditation, exercise, and sleep. Those will come easier once you have put a stop to that cortisol level or a lowering of it. So Cortistop is from Young Living, and so is balsam fir. Balsam fir, if you diffuse it in your home, helps lower your, I think it was by 60%. Now, that's not a statistic I have in my head for exact. That didn't make any sense. You know what I mean. But I know for a fact it lowers your cortisol levels. So that's a really good one to put in your diffuser, balsam fir. Okay, so meditation, exercise, sleep, these are all things you know. I want to encourage you to do them not just because you want to be physically fit, but for your emotional well being in your home. You are the pulse of your family, and how you run your home, it, it radiates to the rest of your family. And so taking priority of your emotional well-being, your energy level, your immune system, your moodiness, that will all help the rest of your family. Okay. So this is very important. Self-care is very, very important for you. All right. So we said meditate, exercise, sleep, the cortistop and balsam fir. And then here's my favorite. You ready? Dark chocolate. Yes. Now there are lots of food. There's pineapple, there's nutmeg or cumin, there's walnuts, there's bananas. Those all lower your cortisol levels. Those are all fabulous for your stress. But this is my favorite. Now, you're supposed to get at least 70% cacao. This one I don't think does, but it's so good. It's with a touch of sea salt by Lindt. Super good. But they do make them that have a higher cacao percentage. And those are going to be better for your hormonal levels. Those are going to be better for your energy levels. So a little bit of dark chocolate every day is fabulous for you. I will tell you, milk chocolate does not do it. Milk chocolate will actually drain you of energy. Sorry, I still eat it. I know it's still delicious, but I find that dark chocolate actually gets me through the afternoon without more cravings. Whereas milk chocolate, when I eat it, I just want more and more and more. This, I can have one or two little, like they come in little squares. I always eat two. I love dark chocolate. I love chocolate. So the dark chocolate will get you through the afternoon with just a little bit of a boost of energy. All right, guys, you are valuable. You are worth pouring extra energy into, but you got to find that energy. And finding that energy is being proactive and taking care of your hormonal levels and taking care of your energy by doing some of these things. I hope this was helpful. If this is helpful for you, please go ahead and hit the little bell above, and or is it a bell or a thumbs up, whatever it is. Like the channel, subscribe to my channel, please. That definitely helps build. Well, it just helps build everything for me, because our mission here at Joyful Mom is to share with you great tips and tricks for you in your home, encouragement, Christian-based ideas, and just really help you get through your life with much more joy and confidence. So please hit the subscribe and the share button to share it with other moms. That helps us all out. I appreciate you guys. I hope this was helpful to you. And go ahead and go to my website and look at that Creative Frazzle Free Home. I think you will find it very practical, I don't know if this is going to be a word, implementable, easy, easy to implement. That's what it is. I like easy. I don't like it to be hard. So I think you'll find some real value in that. All right, guys, God bless, and I will see you next time.